Right, now that I've put the wish jar over there, I'll give it a quick tidy up. Should have done that before I put the video back on. So our next page in our journal, after we've done our finding out the information about what we've put in our jar, like I say, January, a bit different in January because we're not actually putting any meanings too much. But I mean, there might be something I'll come up with eventually, and I'll add that to it. So next page is our mindful goals. I'll just put that there. So mindful goals, how do we look at them? So it's all about training your thoughts, really. We all go through difficult times in life, and we need sometimes a focus, and I think mindful goals are a focus. They're something to look forward to, a little bit like what we've just done with the wish jar. Those are things that I would like to do throughout the year, but these are maybe things that we can do throughout the month instead. You know, we can look at sort of things that bring us joy. That's how I kind of look at mindful goals, and setting intentions. So like, oh, I'd really like to go to a meditation class because I'm very tired, and so yeah, I would set that goal, and I would book myself into, I would put that on my mindful goals meditation class, because that's for me, that's to help me look after myself. It's good for my mind. Days out in nature, I would, you know, most of the time I get out in nature. Not so much lately, I've not been very well, but the sun's coming out now. It's a lot brighter outside, thank goodness. So, you know, there has been the odd days that I would like to go out, even if it's just once a week, I'll go out. Meeting friends and family for coffee or like food, or just chit chat, you know, catch up with your mates really. Then I'm sorting out, so I've written like sort out and organise. So I have actually achieved some of these mindful goals. I mean, sorting out and organising, for me, it's something that I have to do regularly. I'm always sorting out something and always organising something and always messing it up as much as, yeah, I'm quite a messy person, unfortunately. Yeah, well, never mind. Like I say, meditation classes. So I actually wanted to do an online vision board class. I did that one last year. Brilliant way of thinking, and I did it again this year. I actually achieved this goal, and I looked at the board that I'd made and I couldn't believe it, which I will share this with you in February workshop when we do about vision boardings. But literally, I put everything, we did it in a different style this year. Normally we do like cut out of magazines like we've done for the front cover. But the vision board that I did with the online class that I did was about drawing this year. So I had to draw the vision board, and it was so strange because everything on the vision board was exactly the same as the vision that I had last year, but in a different form and a different, like, you know, set up in a different points. But looking at, so in a way it's good because my vision hasn't changed too much, and so I look at that as a good thing because it means that I am actually settled for that vision. I have been for a few years. I have had a big vision for a very long time, and I would like it to achieve it one day. So the vision boards for me are quite important. So yeah, being creative, and actually I'm creative, I'm always doing something. I've now created this journal journey for you guys to share with me. So, and lots more, like, you know, you write down 5, write down 4. You don't have to write down many. Things might come to you throughout the month. You might think, oh, actually, I've seen this class I wouldn't mind doing. Maybe I put that on my goals list, because then that might, you know, I might then find the abundance to be able to do that class. And, you know, it helps you get to where you want, I think, as well, putting goals down. So how to set that up? Again, let's see if I can position you better. I'm not very good with my positionings. I could do like something telling up my book. So again, title page. So this one is mindful goals. And I've also wrote mindful goals and intentions. If you see me spell something wrong, I apologise. I am dyslexic. I've not got very good memory when it comes to spelling. Sometimes I know when it's wrong when I look at it. And again, you don't need to leave this blank. I mean, you can get your, you know, what these highlighters out and start highlighting your words that you write. You know, adds a bit of colour already. It pings it out a little bit more. You can highlight the words. You can use the, you know, pens, pencils. You know, you don't have to just go in with a pen. I mean, I like to have the black pen. I often use these ones from Poundland. I like the way they write. I like my writing with them. So yeah, that's where I'm going with that. So like I said, the mindful goals, just I've written days out in nature. I put like a little asterisk. You can put little dots. You can put little stickers. You can be creative again with it. I have got a variety of stickers for you guys to use. Mainly moon orientated ones. I will show you these actually in the video. So I've written coffee, although I don't drink coffee, by the way. And walks with friends. I like a cup of tea or hot chocolate. And I think it's important to catch up with my friends on a monthly basis. I have a lot of friends around. Unfortunately, my family is in Scotland. I have my children here, obviously, but my sort of catching up with them as well, really, is a goal. I'm pinging on the other phone. Where are we? We're not going off. So, and then I've got sort out, and organise. Like I say, some of these I've done. All these goals that I've written down for this month, I've done. I have actually achieved all these goals in January. Even though it was a difficult month for me, I did manage to find the positiveness in, you know, creating these goals and allowing these this journal to come together. I've focused really hard on building this for you guys so I can share it with you, because it's really something that I think benefits me in life. So I've written my online vision board. I said about that earlier, and which again I achieved. Being creative, I'm always creative. There's not a day that goes by that I'm not doing something creative with. See, I'm talking and I can't write at the same time. It's really hard, and that is why I go quiet when I write. This one is making my monthly altar. So that's something again I love doing. Each month I decorate my space that I have at the front door. This is something that I often put different. Each month I put something different on it. This month I've looked at self-love again. Something that I've been doing for a very long time now is self-love, and making my life better by loving myself truly. So that the altar space, I will possibly post a video of that before I take it down and show you what I've got on there. But that is about purity, bringing in the moon, the sun. I've got armor on there. I've got treasure boxes because I want to bring in the wealth. So again, it's all that by putting it on pen and paper and then adding it to a space that you can see every month, and then putting those items away and then bringing new things out on a monthly basis. I absolutely love it because it's like finding new treasure. And then if I am out and about and I do find some nice new treasure, I can add it to it, and then that's something else that I've got to put in the box for the following year, or to use in a different altar space that I might create, because some of them I've got frogs and mice and fairies and mermaids, shells. I've got so much, and flowers and foliage and just everything that I've probably got too much actually. But that's quite nice to put it away in a box and bring it back out again, and then put new things out every month. It gives you a new visual. You don't get bored of your side, like what's on the side and things like that. So the next one was return to a routine and my work commitments, which again I have achieved. So all these sort of things that I have achieved would go into my see, talking writing's not good. They would go into the gratitude page at the end, because I am grateful for all the things I've managed to achieve this month, just this month. Even though it feels like I don't know about you, but it feels like a year, January. And then my last one I put in there is starting something new. And this is what I am doing with you guys. And also, creating video content is something that it's kind of out of my comfort zone a little bit. So it's good because hopefully you get to know who I am through my videos. And I've done a lot of research on how to achieve the best video as well. And I talk a lot as well. So yeah, so that's mindful goals set now. So again, you can add some colour. I've got some for you guys to share. We're going to use probably, we've got a few good workshops coming up. I've got lots of different stickers. Oh, there's a guinea pig. They think they're getting fed. So I've got lots of different stickers. Again, these are all from Poundland, quite cheap and cheerful. Just add a bit of colour and nonsense to my page. But I got these lovely ones for you guys to use. These are Trees of Life. So I think I might put a few Trees of Life on my mindful goals, and then we'll be using sort of washi tape stickers throughout our sessions, so you'll have that opportunity to just add a bit of decoration to your junk journal, because that's what it's all about. We're going to be doing art and creating and adding stickers, and you know, so yeah, these are a lovely set of different things. I've also got some stamps. We'll be just doing stamping classes. I've got these moons as well. You probably recognise where these are all from. But I think make a mess. But yeah, like little moon. I thought these were really pretty, and they're not too big. And apparently it's about 500 on the roll. So you've got plenty of stickers to play with and enjoy. Because I love stickers, and you can't be a sticker, can you? I mean, when you're a kid, you get loads of stickers. Get a sticker for being good and achieving your goals, and that's what it feels like. You know, you get a sticker for being good and achieving your goals, and why not? You have that sticker and then shut up, Penny. Right. Anyway, ignore the noise. So the next page that we were looking at on our junk journal. So we've done the mindful goals. We're now on to our mindful oracle art. So because I was doing this in the video, I thought, well, how can I achieve this with you guys? Because in our session it'll be more interactive. Like I say, we've got stamping, we've got stickers, we've got washi tape. So you will be creating your own art with those supplies, and I'll be showing you some techniques for watercolours. We'll also be doing it on like separate pages and then sticking those pages in. So we're going to be looking at different things really. So I use for my oracle, well, for some of these sessions I'll be using these, my Gaia cards. Let's see, there you go, my Gaia oracle. I have been using these for about 7-8 years. They've really helped me through my journey, and I like how they've always got like an affirmation you can write down, and then you include that in your art. So the one I picked out for January, I've kept out. It was number 11, which again is a really good spiritual number, isn't it? And it says rising above, clarity, freedom and solution. So that sounds quite positive to me. That means, you know, that I'm rising above the traumas I've been through, and you know, I'm looking forward to the future. I've got that clarity now that I know what I want to do. I just need to find out how to find that solution yet, but the solution will come. It will, because I believe in that, and I believe in the more and more work I do with this and my journaling, the more and more I'm putting intention in, and I'm creating my best life, really, and that's how I see it. So on that one there, if I put her over there, let me have a look. Right, so I need to move myself a little bit because I've got myself a bit. Alright, so I'm going to do it on this page here, so that'll be on that page. Alright, so when you look at these cards in the book, you got a nice book here. You just flick through the book, you look up the number. It's got a nice lovely thing to read. Tells you about the card and why it came to you. So I don't like reading out loud. Something that, being dyslexic, I find difficult, but you know, it basically it says clarity, freedom and solutions. So I mean, I read this, it really resonated with me. I thought brilliant. Yep. And then I'm looking at this here as the affirmation. So I don't know if you can see that, the affirmation's normally up here, so that's the page after because there's not enough room on the page, so that's a different card there. So this is the affirmation that I'm going to write down. So on here I got, again, how I would do it would be your title, so Oracle, you could do fancy writing, normally I do, but you know, I'll maybe put a little moon in there because I quite like that. And yeah, so, and then I'll fancy that up, but, and then you could do squiggles. I have got stamps with like little look like tags and stuff, so you'll get to use all those in group. I just not shown that in this video because I just wanted this to be a taster video for you to hopefully join me on this journey with, and yeah, see what I'm up to. So then I would write what it means. So rising above, so that was quite big writing, so I want to write that in big writing. Okay, and then underneath it says clarity, freedom and solution. Okay, so then I would write down, like I say, the affirmation. So you could write to the side the word affirmation, and then each month we're going to write this differently, and like I say, we're adding art as well, so we're going to be doing art pieces, and it'll be colourful, and it'll be printing, and we'll be doing it on paper as well, and then we'll add the paper in. So yeah, so the affirmation for this was, I surrender this situation to the universe, no, to the universal, seeing it with dyslexia, power of love. I trust that all is well in my life. Okay, and then it says, I look at my life from a higher perspective. I am divinely guided. See, spelling already. Divinely guided. All is clear in my life. And then I am safe. That was really an important card for me. Yeah. it resonated massively. Obviously, I am a bit of a messy. I'm not very good at reading and journaling, clearly. And do it neatly, but sometimes I can't. So, on here, there was on the card, there was a picture of a dove, so I kind of went with swirly swirls around the page, and then I added kind of like feathers to my page, so drawing feathers. Like I say, and then I'll do some feathers. You can also, like I say, we could use stickers, but as I was doing it online, I thought I'd go with the feathers, and then I'll probably go over these little bits with the black ink just to add more detail to the feathers. So yeah, that is the Oracle art page. So it's mindful, it's something that you can look at, and while you're taking in those powerful words, you can set, and like I say, you can use a part of the image out of the book, or you can, whatever you feel is necessary to put on that page. I mean, something else might come to you. I've got lots of different mediums for you to work with anyway as well, so it's all about having fun. Right, so that's that one done. I'm getting there, I'm doing well. So the last pages of our journal. Oh, I better show you this first. So that's my Oracle art there. Excuse me. So yeah, the last pages of the journal is all about gratitude. So gratitude and looking at treasure as well. So gratitude and treasure. So this is actually our homework. So my plan is for this one is, so in the workshop you'll do basically your calendar layout, your wish jar, and you'll do that as a craft. You'll do your mindful goals and intentions, and then you'll do your Oracle card art, which is something that will also, everything that you've done before will set those goals, and they help, you know, those words are special. They help everything come together. So then looking at gratitude, so that is going to be a homework based for you, because obviously you won't be able to, like, you might be able to, you can write a few things what you're grateful for, if you want, if you have time at the session, but each month we'll maybe look at the previous month's treasure, and if you need any help with spiritual meanings and things, we'll look at all those the next month. So for now, my gratitude page is basically for yeah, so all the things I'm grateful for, and I can look back at my goals for that. And like I said, when I was talking about my goals, what I had done and what I had achieved, so those are the things you need to be grateful for, the things you've achieved. I won't sit and write all this out on this video, because as you can see, I've got two pages, all right, and I've probably got another 2 pages enough to write, because it was a long month, January. Like I say, it felt like a year. And there's a lot more things that I am grateful for, because this is only half the month of gratefulness. So yeah, I've got lots more to add. So that's why I'm saying leave a few pages at the end of your book. So you want to basically leave probably 1, 2, 3 pages for your gratitude, and then on the last page you're going to write, well, actually 4 pages for gratitude, but you could use that as a spillover for your treasure as well. And then you're going to write about your treasure and what you found along your way. So again, gratitude, we're just going to write the title. I'll do a couple of these, but not them all, because we'll be here all night. it is night time here. So gratitude. Again, I would maybe use a bit of colour just to highlight the word gratitude, because gratitude to me is about, you know, the things that you are genuinely grateful for, the people that you meet in your life, things that you find, the, you know, everyday things, silly things sometimes. Yeah. So yeah, let me see what we got. We got a bit of gratitude for. I've got a bit of gratitude for walking up the Long Timber Woods. I had a nice walk and it was icy. The moon. I had a lovely walk back from dropping my van off. When I went into the garage, and the moon. You know, I wrote down that the floors were icy. The sun was shining. The moon was out as well, so it guided me back home. It was a good hour's walk, by the way. But it was a good. The dogs got a good walk, so it was all right. I was actually grateful for using public transport this month, because I didn't have any vehicle, unfortunately, because both my vehicles were off the road. One unfortunately had to go and be scrapped, and the other one had a big job. Well, yeah, I had a new exhaust and cam belt and cost me £800. Just so yeah, too much money, because I wanted to go to Scotland and that never happened. But it's okay, because I'm grateful for the fact that I got my van fixed and it's safe to drive now. I'm grateful for the fact that my car's gone and I'm now saving money on road tax and MOT and all that goes along with that. So yeah, there is, unfortunately, even though it was sad, I am grateful for those things. I was grateful for a coffee and a breakfast when we met up from a craft group when I returned after Christmas. I was to help me with sort of like, you know, it was like a brainstorming session which we had, which was really good. It really got my creative flow back in my head after a difficult period for me. What else? Oh, I created my vision board, like I said. I've created my altar, found a magical wooden box, which I absolutely love, which is here. It is with me, and in this wooden box, unfortunately, the cat made a mess on it. So yeah, I've got my magic box, and in my magic box I have some runes, which I will probably do in journaling class at some point. I can share how to, the meanings of runes at least. And then I've got these little flashcards. Flashcards are for basically helping me remember. Being dyslexic, unfortunately my memory is not great. It does fail me. Thing is, when I read it I go, oh yeah, I remember that. But as you can see, all these are actually they're all written on. Each and every single one of these. I've got all sorts. I've got about the chakras, the colours. I've got about my apocryphy. I've got shell magic in here. I've got about the moons. So I've made cards, and they live in my little magic box that I bought. And look, they're absolutely perfect size, and I love it. I did actually get a little my little onyx egg as well. So these things I actually wrote down in the gratitude and treasure space. I wrote that in the treasure area. So yeah, so that's my gratitude. So like I say, I'm not going to sit there and write these down because I'll be there all day, because I've had a lot of things. But yeah, I was grateful for my car and my van being fixed. My son makes amazing baking, so I was grateful for being there and baking with my son, spending quality time with him. Yeah, and even just silly things like having a fire in the garden. They're not silly to me, but you know, there's things that you can write on there. I had a birthday, I took my friend out for his birthday. You know, it's lots of things, playing with my animals, simple things I do every day, but you know, it's been grateful for that, even though they've just barked and scared me. Bear, no. So that's Bear. Bear's noisy. So yeah, so and then, like I say, we'll look at the treasure, which I was sharing there with you. I kind of jumped ahead of myself. So, like I say, leave a page, 1, 2, leave that double page, and then go on to this page. That's your last page. No, I'm actually going to go into this page. So yeah, leave a double page, so that page, and then we'll write our treasure down. Because I got more add to my book, I quite like adding more. I've got my tarot card readings that I do for myself every month as well, and I like to write down as well about the meanings of my altar space, and how and what I've added, what items I've added, and write down the meanings towards those items, which is really important. So yeah, so my treasure, like I say, I found my onyx marble egg, which means connection to higher power, providing stability, building up physical, oh dear, I can't even read my own writing. Physical and emotional strength. So though that came at the right time for me, the onyx egg. I found it at my local tip shop, which is a great place, recycling centre in my local town, great little shop, and they've always got little treasures. I'm always in there, and I literally picked this up and started like juggling it hand to hand. I was like, oh, I just love this, and I couldn't wait to go home and find out what this meant and what it meant to me. And yeah, so that's my onyx egg. Let's say I found my brown box, which has just become perfect. It's got a lovely little detail on it. Let's see, on the sides as well. It's got detail on the sides. It's got a nice opening. It holds my cards, which is really nice. I found some. I was walking around town, put them in a jar now, and I came across these amazing little beadies. And look, they're evil eye beads. An evil eye is protection against evil spirits, bad luck, and ward off any evil that's been directed at them. So I found these quite useful, and my plan is for these, we're actually going to use them in our March workshop, which is they're going to actually go onto your special chakra key bookmark that we're going to be making, because we're going to be using these plus as well these giant keys that I've got, ribbons, and we're going to make this very cute little junk journal flip chakra bookmark, which will have all your keys in it, like the key that I had at the front of the diary. And on I've lost my book. It's under here. I'm already getting all this ready for you guys. I've already got next month, and I'm starting on, so I'm like 2 months ahead, you guys. So yeah, so I've got my sort of those keys, so they'll go into my bookmark in a way, and then I've got the chakra mood key, which we'll be using for the mood board, which is something that you really need to have. And I've got this little other key that I made for my book last year, which I quite like. It's just a little bookmark, use it, but again, that's just an example of a key that I've used last year really, but I thought I'd add that in the book. Right, I need a drink. I'm talking too much, right? And then I was cleaning out, I got a lot of help from 3 lovely friends of mine, which I'm very grateful for. So that went into my gratitude, because they helped me massively clean out my craft storage unit, and it's a lot of work. Yeah, they were brilliant that day, and really supportive. And I had this little Robin. He always comes to see me when I'm up at the lockup, and so I took that as a sign and a bit of treasure, because you know, it's a sign. And Robins mean renewal, new beginnings, hope, connection to loved ones who have passed. And I also, what else have I got in here? What's this? I can't even remember. I think I just wrote about the treasure box, the little treasure box, and what it meant, because, you know, again, it's not just a pretty item for me, it's got meaning against it, you know. And so I looked up the spiritual meaning of a treasure box and what those meant, because I've got a lot of treasure boxes. I love treasure boxes. I use them as storage, and I do love finding them when I can. So the treasure box meant the hidden valuable aspects of one's inner self, love, compassion, riches, and more important than material possessions. So you don't have to, material possessions, you don't need the abundance of that, you know. You can be abundant in many other things, like, you know, your friends, your family, you know, your the place you live, being in nature. That is a riches, you know, that is all rich to me. It nourishes your soul. So inner riches, so like looking after yourself, making sure you're having nice baths, unlocking your potential, hidden wisdom, and divine gifts. So I thought it was quite nice that it said about the treasure box. I think that's quite interesting. So again, that's crosses over at my auto space. So again, we would use, I've got a selection of washi tape, the stickers, we would use the stickers on these sort of projects, these pages, just to add a bit of colour. And also, I love stickers. I've got so many lovely stickers, but yeah, and it's nice to add that to your book, really. So yeah, so that is what I've probably talked enough about these, but I will fill in this. As you can see, I've got a lot to fill in, and I've talked enough, I think. But hopefully you'll get the understanding that this is homework. You do this over the month. You find gratitude every day and things. And then your journal works as a friend. You know, you've got it there. You write in your feelings, how you're feeling, because we will be looking at mood trackers in, I think, March. Yes, because we'll do vision board in February. March I'm going to do the mood tracker, and with the mood tracker you will be making, like I say, a chakra mood bookmark, and hopefully and you'll get a free pen with chakra colours and sticky dots as well, so you get all these little things, and we'll be making little pockets. But yeah, I've got a fun idea for that anyway, and be very creative, and hopefully we'll get all this done in 2.5 hours when we're doing it for real. But yeah, I look forward to joining me on my journey, and I will fill all that in, and then the next one after that will be February. So I haven't started that yet, but I have started it in here. I don't want to show you too much, but I have started February's one in here because we're doing that on the 10th of February and the 17th of February at that workshop, and we'll get all the dates ready for your diary, and I'll be good to go, really. So yeah, I'm looking forward to sharing this all with you, and hopefully you enjoy my video, and hopefully I'll get better at it. And so see you all soon. Thank you for tuning in. Bye for now.